Angina Jules, the Falcon Assassin. For 25 years, Washington, D.C. was haunted by an invisible killer. 67 people were murdered in the most chilling way possible: slashed throats, no witnesses, no evidence. Police and investigators were left in the dark, unable to solve a single case. What they didn't know was that the killer was not human. A trained falcon, under the command of a ruthless woman, was executing hits for the highest bidder. Her name? Angina Jules, the Falcon Assassin. Introduction: From 1990 to 2015, a string of mysterious murders baffled law enforcement. Victims were found with deep cuts across their throats, but there was no weapon, no fingerprints, no signs of struggle. The attacks were swift and precise, leaving even forensic experts clueless. Behind these killings was a woman named Angina Jules, a professional assassin who took contracts from the highest-paying criminals. But instead of guns or knives, she used a trained falcon, an aerial assassin striking with deadly accuracy and vanishing without a trace. The first target: Falcon first attack Williamson, 25 November 1700 p.m. in 1990, Angina selected her first official target. Williamson was a notorious businessman involved in illegal dealings. His enemies wanted him gone, and Angina accepted the offer. She observed him for 2 years, learning his routine. The moment arrived, and she unleashed her falcon, Trang. The bird struck like lightning, slicing through Williamson's throat with its razor-sharp talons. He collapsed in a pool of blood. The police classified it as an animal attack, and the case was closed. The second target, attack the 6th of March 1100 morning Jewick in 1995, Angina moved on to her next target. Jewick was a corrupt ex-cop who framed innocent people for crimes they didn't commit. A political rival wanted him eliminated and paid Angina handsomely. One night, in a deserted alley, Trang descended at breakneck speed. Its talons tore through Jewick's jugular, and he was dead within seconds. Once again, the police were baffled, unable to find any clue leading to a human killer. The third target: 26th of April 930 morning Graham Bell. By 2000, Angina had perfected her method. Her next victim was Graham Bell, a powerful politician who exploited the public for personal gain. His business competitors wanted him erased. Angina tracked him for months. One evening, when he was alone, she signaled Trang. The falcon swooped down, slicing Bell's throat. His body was discovered later, but law enforcement remained clueless. The killer had struck again, and there was no trace of their presence. Spreading fear. As the killings increased, fear spread throughout Washington, D.C. The victims were powerful individuals, and the deaths seemed unnatural. Some believed a rogue predator was attacking people, while others suspected a secret criminal organization. Meanwhile, Angina remained a shadow, unseen and untouchable, executing contract after contract without leaving a single trace. An untraceable weapon. Trang, the falcon, never left behind fingerprints or physical evidence. The victims all had deep, clean cuts across their throats, mimicking an animal attack. Most cases were either dismissed or labeled unsolvable. Even as technology advanced, Angina stayed ahead, refining her method to keep authorities at bay. The detective's investigation. By 2005, a seasoned detective, Marcus Rowland, began connecting the cases. Something about the killings seemed calculated. As he reviewed the evidence, an insane theory formed in his mind: what if the murderer wasn't a human, but a trained bird? It sounded ridiculous, but he couldn't shake the thought. He kept digging, determined to uncover the truth. The final strike. In 2015, Angina faced her greatest challenge. Marcus Rowland devised a trap. He leaked a false report to the media about a criminal escaping justice. Angina took the bait and sent Trang on the attack. As Trang made its move, Marcus and his team observed through binoculars. They were stunned. The assassin wasn't a person but a highly trained falcon. Police officers tracked Angina, but before they could reach her, she disappeared without a trace. For the first time, law enforcement had a lead, but it wasn't enough. Angina and Trang had once again outmaneuvered them. The case grew even more mysterious, and fear in the city reached new heights. Vanishing into thin air, Angina had once again faded into the shadows. The police had theories but no solid proof. People remained on edge, uncertain of when or where she might strike next. The story isn't over to this day. The legend of Angina Jules remains unsolved. Some say she died, while others believe she is in hiding, training another falcon to continue her deadly legacy. Perhaps one day, she will return. And when she does, the Falcon Assassin will